Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. Hello, YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. Good evening to all of you in YouTube land. And of course, say good evening to Apollo the Kitten on my left and Sekhmet the Kitten on my right. Both of them are siblings, both of them are litter mates, both of them are 10 months old. But you can see how much bigger Apollo is than his sister Sekhmet. And do you see this cuteness? Do you see this massive kitty super cuteness? Like, can you stand it? I can't stand it, which is why I'm sitting down. Seriously. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about looking ahead to 2025. 2025 is a very interesting year for several reasons. Number one, 2025 numerologically reduces to 9. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. And in the tarot, key 9 is the Hermit card. Now, what's also interesting about 2025 is that its teacher card is the moon, because the moon is key 18. If you add the digits of 18, 1 plus 8, you get 9. So here we have the card of the year as the Hermit, which numerologically which is numbered 9, and also is astrologically connected to the sun sign Virgo. And then you have the teacher card of 2025, which is the moon card, which 18 numerologically reduces to 9. 1 plus 8 equals 9, and is astrologically associated with the sun sign Pisces. Pisces happens to be the polar opposite of Virgo. And I find that fascinating because I don't remember the last time there was a year that had that kind of an arrangement where the tarot card of the year was connected to one sign and the teacher card of the same calendar year was connected to the card, the tarot card, that is its polar opposite sign. So I find it really fascinating that we're going into 2025 with this combination of energies, if you will. I also have been told by the spirits that 2025 is the year of mountains of millions of dollars. So absolutely amp up your prosperity magic, especially if Mr. Concepts of a Plan decides that he is going to increase tariffs on every other country on the planet and, mass deport everybody who was not born in this country and who's not white and blonde and blue-eyed and heterosexual and Christian. So yes, so I would say amp up your prosperity magic, amp up your prosperity magic opportunities, knowledge, wisdom, practice. Definitely, if there's anything that you want to start using to attract money and prosperity, whether it is in the element of earth, such as crystals, the element of air, such as incense, the element of water, such as cologne waters, or essential oils or essential oil blends, or the element of fire, like candle colors, by all means, this is the good time to start stocking up. And I also want to say that as far as Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, is concerned, I am definitely looking at doing certain things that I have wanted to do for a while. And it looks like it will be much easier for me to do that in 2025. It may not seem that way, but it definitely is. That is the repeated guidance that I've been receiving from the spirits. I am so very beyond long overdue to have my own website. And although Drake, who's more commonly known as my awesome audio-visual person for my YouTube videos, is not a website designer, he is certainly somebody that can assist me in the creation of my own website. And that is something that means a lot to me, because it will keep me from becoming overwhelmed with the creation process. And then, of course, there are other things that I want to explore and do. And some of these things I've had on the back burner for a little while. Some of them I've had on the back burner for a long while. And there are a lot of great ideas that people have given me over the years that I'm looking at beginning to employ. And I'm also looking at 2025 from a purely numerological perspective. And when I say purely, what I mean is from the numerology of the tarot. 9 is the number of completion. So I'm looking at completing a cycle of poverty consciousness so that I can welcome and embrace and accept and receive and celebrate and bask in the mountains of millions of dollars. So I'm really, really excited about all of that. And I mean, there's so much more that I could say, but I don't want to go, I don't want to keep this video longer than it is. But yes, in spite of the challenges that have come into the world with a second Trump administration, I'm definitely feeling very hopeful about 2025. I'm feeling very hopeful about a lot of things and about a lot of people with regards to 2025. And I just need to remember that Rome was not built in a day, and some things are going to take a little bit more time for whatever reason or reasons, and there's absolutely nothing at all wrong with that. And I was reminded earlier today that rushing is an excellent way to diminish my life force energy. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not, especially if you're new to my YouTube channel, but I've almost died several times. I've almost died several times in the last few years, in the last 2 or so decades. So anything that diminishes my life force energy needs to go. And there are other things that I am beginning to prepare myself to let go of so that I can have a healthier and stronger level of vitality and a greater possibility, if not probability, for longevity. But for now, I wish to thank all of you in YouTubeland for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, and all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And of course, an extra big and bountiful thank you to those of you who have already scheduled your sessions, including those of you who also had readings with me at the recent Moon, Serpent, and Bone 6th Annual Yule Night Market, as well as the wonderful individual and fellow magical practitioner who had a 45-minute audio reading with me this past Sunday. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week, a wondrous weekend, the happiest of holidays, the most healthy and prosperous of New Year's, and as always, stay in tune with your intuition, stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, stay tuned for the next video, and I leave you with even more super cute kitty cuteness.